let me take you through all the drama that surrounds and crowds the Asia Cup. Pakistan threatened to withdraw if Andy, the referee, who was involved in ensuring the toss between India and Pakistan when they played that match a day ago, if he is not suspended or sacked from the Asia Cup this time. But it seems like finally there seems to be some consensus as Andy, we believe, has decided to apologize. And that's what I'm opening with. That's the visual there. A video that's been released where ICC referee Andy Pycroft, who's seen in this video apologizing to the Pakistan cricket team following the uproar over his decision to stop a pre-toss handshake during the Pakistan-India clash. During that match against India, he had instructed Pakistan captain Salman Agha not to shake hands at the toss. In fact, Pycroft has called this incident a miscommunication. He's apologized to the Pakistan team and also told the Pakistan media manager not to record the moment. Well, the controversy began with the handshake row when Indian players declined to shake hands with Pakistan after their match. Matters only escalated when the PCB demanded the removal of match referee Andy Pycroft, accusing him of bias and mishandling pre-match protocols. The ICC flatly rejected his demand, saying that these claims are baseless and he cannot be sacked. And so all the noise and threats of pulling out of the Asia Cup, Pakistan finally backed off. It appears now that their boycott drama finally ended up with a U-turn. The team eventually walked out to play their match, their must-win match with UAE, but they did keep UAE players waiting on the field for over an hour, we believe. The delay, of course, was because PCB held the team back at their hotel after stopping them from leaving for the stadium. They were told to wait until fresh instructions came in. It was only after PCB chairperson and ACC president Mohsin Naqvi personally intervened and even consulted with Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif that the green signal was given. And now we know, apparently, Andy has also apologized. And we hear that Pycroft is officiating today's Asia Cup fixture between Pakistan and UAE at the Dubai Cricket Stadium. But at the same time, we also believe that it's agreed that he won't be handling any further matches for them. Now, this has to be confirmed, but yet this match between Pakistan and UAE will continue. ICC has acknowledged that the controversy, they agreed to launch an inquiry into whether its code of conduct was breached during the India match. Experts also say that Pakistan had little choice, though. Walking away could have cost them over $16 million in penalties and even suspension from future tournaments. So they decided to play on. The game may have gone ahead, but clearly the damage is done. Theatrics, the handshake row, referee standoff, Pakistan's U-turn now, all casting a big shadow over the Asia Cup 2025. The cricket fans are now, of course, wondering as to what next. Will Pakistan still continue peacefully, or will they back off from the game? But at least for now, we hear that Andy has apologized. Now, not too sure whether Andy's apology means that Pakistan stays on in the Asia Cup or whether they insist that he's fully suspended. Whether they've accepted the apology or not is yet to be confirmed. But bringing a little more insight into this, Chandrasekhar Luthra, sports journalist, joining us. We also have Mahavir Rawat, senior sports journalist. Thank you very much. Chandrasekhar Luthra, you want to give us your take on Pakistan's threat to boycott the Asia Cup. Do you believe it's genuine or just posturing? Because ultimately they did take a U-turn. Andy has not been suspended. ICC put its foot down. But we believe, just to calm nerves, Andy has apologized for the miscommunication.
You call it anything when I don't care. But the fact was, it was the most difficult moment for the world cricket after that Kerry Packer era of 1970s, when the world cricket split, almost divided into vertically, you know. But today, I think better sense has prevailed. Andy Pycroft, who should have apologized even on that particular day. Now that he has apologized, and I think that is the right way. And also he has also learned his lessons by very hard way, that he should not get into this politics of two nations. The sport should be played in the rightful spirit, and that's what his job was there as a match referee. His job was there to ensure that the fairest means were, they're adopted, during the game of play, and that's what he failed in. But overall, I think Pakistan took a right stand. Obviously they had political pressure and everything what is going on between the two countries, but as far as cricket was concerned, it was the most unfortunate event, and I just hope that better sense should prevail in the Indian dressing room also. Their chief coach should not be, if he has the guts, he should come out and say all these political things and not use any pawn like Surya Kumar Yadav. I have always maintained after this incident, Surya Kumar Yadav cannot be my captain, cannot be. I don't believe that he should be captaining India again. So, but again, this is politics. This is something that we have witnessed very unfortunate part. But right now, better sense has prevailed, and I'm very happy about
Chandrasekhar
it.
Luthra, could you confirm to us, if either one of you could confirm to us, Andy Pycroft has apologized to the
Yes,
Pakistan team.
yes, he has
But does it mean
apologized.
he continues to be the referee for games that Pakistan is involved? Because
There are
earlier we heard that he won't be anymore.
Yeah. Two things have happened. First, ICC kind of given a window that he could be removed, and then there was another West Indian former captain, Richie Richardson. He could have been replaced. But again, when this entire controversy or whatever happened behind the scenes, when they threatened to boycott this game, then obviously Andy Pycroft sat there along with the other people, and he apologized to them. And second thing, ICC has also agreed to conduct an inquiry. So whenever the timeline, I'm not sure. It's too early, but the time after some time, obviously we'll come to know who is being held responsible for all this. Whatever chaos has happened.
What is the
So
timeline of
there'll
an
be.
investigation, and
No,
will Andy
I have no idea. No
will
idea
Andy
about
still
that.
get to be part of matches that
Yes, he
Pakistan
stays.
plays?
He stays right now after this apologies.
Okay, he stays right now after the apology. But ICC has, in a way, conceded to PCB's
They
demands.
have links. You have to understand whether you are son of any political, some stalwart in one country or so. But sports is a great leveler. Sports teaches you how to play under such a pressure. And this was the first time that such an, I would say, unresponsible or maybe
No, but
somebody
my
who
only
has
question is, sports is a leveler even for Pakistan. They did all the theatrics and then
everybody.
took a U-turn and came
Absolutely.
back and said, okay, we'll play.
No,
Because
you
sports is a
call it a
leveler, they would
U-turn.
have gotten a
No,
penalty of
no,
16
no, no.
million. It's
No,
certainly a
Nabila,
leveler for them. In
Nabila,
a country that's
you put
struggling, really struggling, the economy
you
is
can call it a
in shambles. So we know that it's a leveler for Pakistan for sure. That's why
listen,
they
listen,
came back
listen.
to
You
play.
can you can call it a turn back, but again, I would say if this would have happened with India or any other country, what would have been their response? So Pakistan responded probably in their own way and
Okay,
probably
for the
in the
best
in
of
the
their
rightest
interest,
way.
yeah. Mahavir, would you want to comment on that? Pakistan, do you believe, has crossed the line, holding the UAE team and fans there who were standing by, just holding them on almost as hostage, and then threatening the ICC that we will withdraw if you don't suspend Andy, and then finally took a U-turn and came back. But then 1.5 hours of wait. There was so much suspense, and the whole world
But
erupted,
but
including us.
but that's why you love this team, no? Don't you love this team? I love Pakistan because they have so much of theatrics inside the stadium, and if the game has just become worse and worse, so now it's everything is outside the stadium. Whether it's 2010 match fixing, how many of us have seen a player receiving actually a money put in their jacket? It's just like a film scene that happens. So with Pakistan, anything is possible inside the stadium. They used to entertain a lot when they had a great team, but now all the entertainment is coming from outside the stadium. And let's
Match
understand,
fixing
let's
happened in India also, Mahavir,
and
my friend.
and also let's understand one fact is that uh, I you are talking about unsportsman behavior of India. I understand. So what were you doing when you kept a UAE team waiting on the ground for 1 hour? You had put a complaint to ICC. You would have allowed the ICC to make a decision, make an inquiry, do something. So, on one point of hand, look, I totally agree with he's a very good friend and a senior. Shekhar Bhai, is that now Surya Kumar Yadav was never a part of uh, can't be my captain because all the players are all there to do what BCCI will suppose them to do. Now, you cannot be a nationalist by playing the match, but you can be a nationalist by not shaking your hand. So, if
Mahavir,
your if
Mahavir,
your
small
nationalism was
intervention.
so erupting
Mahavir,
on that day, you should have not entered the ground. First thing. Now, once you have done that, okay. Now, Pakistan was very angry that India didn't shake hand. I understand. So what were you doing when UAE as a team, they are the host and they are waiting on the ground for 1 hour? What were the fans doing? They are answerable to the fans. They are answerable to the other team. So this is a total double standard by Pakistan. You cannot insult one team and then feel insulted when some treatment is given to you by another team. This is one thing. Second thing is Andy Pycroft has just apologized for miscommunication. I don't know if he has apologized for his actions because he has not agreed to what Pakistan is blaming
Said
it. But now
miscommunication.
Pakistan has put itself in a soup where or where any apology is a face-saving apology. Now you don't have to dig a grave so deep that you yourself can't come out of it. So now Pakistan thought they could arm twist ICC or ACC. Now the ACC president is Pakistan's chairman. So he is in a dichotomy over there, whether to be a neutral ACC chairman or whether to be a Pakistan Cricket Board chairman. So, this is again a typical Pakistan thing. But I won't take it as bad as the Kerry Packer did in the 1970s. But I think it's all these things are just making cricket look more bad and bad. And let's understand, look at the fans out. I mean, I'm not worried about Pakistan. I'm not worried about Indian cricket or anything because Indian cricket is safe. Pakistan cricket is going bad from bad to worse every day. The level of field, you can see what they are doing. What I am worried, look at the number of fans over there. Look at the TV viewers over there. I mean, there was a time when I used to watch the highlights even after the match, but now I don't even remember the schedule of the matches when it's playing. So cricket does not need this. All this tamasha can go on when the game is strong, when your team is winning, when you are doing so much good. The fans are going. You just look at the ad rates of the broadcaster who is broadcasting the channel. The fans are so. I'm worried about the cricket and the actions like this are just not going to help it. I mean, I feel
So-
very disappointed as a
So that's
as a
precisely
sports
what
person.
Chandrasekhar Luthra is also saying, that these kind of antics, be it India or Pakistan, will not work for the game. For the larger
But they
interest
are
of the
working
game,
for the
nothing
Nabila,
works.
but they are working for the
Nabila,
politicians.
important point is,
They have to fight elections. They have to go back. You can't win any match on the field. So let's go back as a hero that we boycotted the match because Pakistan ki
How
pratishtha wahan daw par
likely
thi.
is
No, this
for
is how
Pakistan to win this match against UAE? What's their performance like? We know they were decimated by India. It was a very easy match against Pakistan. Seemed like their
I
morale
think
was really low.
I think they should be very thankful to ICC and ACC for putting them in the same group as India. Look at the two teams, UAE and Oman. Had Pakistan been in that
that was
group, where
deliberate.
Bangladesh is there,
That
where
was
Sri Lanka is
deliberate
there,
to
where
make sure
Afghanistan is there,
that
they
India
would have
and
not
that was
qualified
it,
even in the fourth,
Mahavir.
even in
That was
one match.
deliberate to make sure that India and Pakistan plays three
But
times in
that
the
is being
tournament.
deliberated for so long now. Every ICC tournament, the match starts with India Pakistan. Look, in Australian Open, in tennis, in soccer, in everything, you go by rankings. Okay, this ranking team plays with this team. But when it comes to cricket, okay, first schedule that is being made is India versus Pakistan in the best of the best ground where your political leader wants them to play. And there,
Really?
because they don't know when
Is it
Pakistan
not
will
by
come again.
score? Is it not by score
No,
in points?
I don't think there is
no.
any logic in putting
But
India and
that's a
Pakistan. There is
shame.
no logic.
That means the whole globe is watching. The world is enjoying and
Look,
thriving.
cricket is not a global game,
That whole
Nabila. You
globe
have
is
to
watching.
understand.
There
Cricket
is
is
no
not a
globe.
global game. Cricket is
It's
being
only
played by 10,
subcontinent.
12 countries, and out of that,
So
about
basically,
five or
put the
six
most
countries are
interesting,
bankrupt.
the menacing rivals opposite each other, the first game itself, so they start off a good kickstart. Basically, for
So
monetary
yeah,
sake, for the
monetary
sake of
things.
money
And they know
and
that
Nabila, you have to
Pakistan,
advertisement.
understand.
the guarantee of Pakistan going ahead is just not there. And I will tell
Is
you,
not
there is no
stopping.
concept of globe. It is just cricket, just like democracy, by the people, for the people, of the people. Cricket right now is by India, for India, and of India. So whether even in Asia Cup, which is
And
being
India
played
is
in
all
Dubai,
over the world. Indians are all over
all
the
the
world. We are the
sponsors are
largest
Indian.
population. So let's say
Because
the
that's the
game
only
is
game we
global
play.
now because we have people watching from every different corner of the globe. Indians, let's say Indians itself,
Indian.
and Pakistanis. But a final word: could Pakistan have faced a 16 million fine had they withdrawn from the Asia Cup? Is that true,
Is
Chandrasekhar?
no, but is it really about
No,
the
no. I'm
money
just
part?
asking. I mean,
I don't. This is ridiculous to ask such questions for the simple reason that when your country's prestige is at stake, whether it's India, Pakistan, England, or anything. You think this 18 or 15 million money is more important than anything else? I don't think so. The
But where
point
do they
was very
have the
simple.
money? I
Look,
mean, come on, you
look,
might say
look,
it's
look,
not
look, look,
important,
look.
but
I
where
don't
do they
know
have the
what
money? That's
angle
the
you
question. Now.
look. I don't understand what angle you are taking. But for me, it was very important to save the word cricket. And
Sir, but
Pakistan has
PCB is
shown
so
with it.
broke. Where would they have coughed up that money?
No, no, it's okay. I mean,
Listen,
don't worry
listen,
about
listen.
money in
For
Pakistan. They
me,
can just get any loan from United States or anywhere and give their team. I mean, they could have awarded their team. Okay, don't worry. You have come back. You have held the flag so high. You have, तुमने पाकिस्तान की शान बढ़ा दी. So whatever money you have lost, we will pay you. So they could have easily done that, and
this
everyone would have become a hero. So
Okay.
let's not get into the
this
money angle. So I mean, let's leave each country to its own. But right now, as
No,
I
listen
would
to
I
agree
me.
with
mean, my
second.
question is as simple. I don't think either of you got it. Is it true that they would have had to pay 16 million as penalty if they
No,
win?
Not to
not at
pay,
all.
they wouldn't have got.
There is no
Or they
such
wouldn't
rule.
have got the money?
It listen,
Because
listen. There is
that's
no
the money
such
that you
rule
get when
that
you
they have
play.
to pay.
When you boycott it, then I don't know what I mean. It depends on the rules of the
So
team.
Yeah.
listen
But
to
if you
me.
boycott it,
Okay.
Listen to me, there is no such rule of paying back or anything. It would have
there's no.
all depended on the panel or something which would have been constituted, after this, inquiry and everything. What kind of penalty, what kind of, everything, whether suspension or from any cricket or something. But don't forget that Pakistan had another thing, which is the word, that cast body and arbitration, court, where they could have gone with these kind of questions, whether Andy Pycroft has done the right thing, whether ICC has played
Okay.
in a great manner, and whether or not India should have shaken hands or something, So that would have been even more difficult thing for ICC. That's why I'm saying it was good that everything has been whatever finalized,
Settled, settled.
compromised,
Okay,
everything.
so Andy
Yes.
Andy Pycroft has apologized. We hear, so that's the visual
Yes.
we're playing out for you. We'll end with this: that he has apologized for miscommunication, quote unquote. Thank you very much, both of you, for joining us.
Miscommunication was what? Miscommunication was asking Pakistan captain not to shake hands. His job was not like that. Had it
Okay, so
been
well,
somebody
he
else,
said sorry
like
for the
Rahul Dravid or
miscommunication. That's
Sachin
what we
Tendulkar,
understood. Yeah, we
okay.
understood. Thank you, sir. Thank you, both of you.